5 to 7 minutes.
Oh.
Most people change either for inspiration or desperation. Which one makes you change? I'd like to share my experience in change because of desperation. Back in 2014, I was diagnosed with stage 2 cancer, uterine cancer, and my doctor said, okay, we're going to do surgery right away. I did some prayer, talked to some friends, and I came back and shared with my doctor that I was going to be gone for 4 weeks, that I would not be having surgery in the next couple of weeks. And I didn't tell him that I was going to Optimal Health Clinic in San Diego that a friend of mine had told me about, where you experience healing using natural ways. And so down at the Optimal Health Clinic, they're into healing your mind, your body, and your spirit. It's a holistic place. There's no medical treatment there, so they don't get booed or banned by the FDA, where so many of the health clinics have been pushed to Mexico because of them not doing what the pharmaceutical companies would like them to do. So anyway, I stayed at the Optimal Health Clinic for 4 weeks, and while I was there, you ate totally raw food. They gave you classes on how to cook raw food, well, it's not really cooking, but preparing it. They have you drink half your body weight in water, so that's a part of a detoxification process to get the toxins out of your body. And they have exercise classes, yoga, walking, a variety of things. They have a pool and a spa, jacuzzi. They have a special drink that if you're not drinking water, you're drinking a probiotic. So that helps your bad bacteria and your good bacteria balance out in your body, because so many times when you have taken antibiotics, the balance is out of alignment in your body. You don't use your cell phones in public areas. In fact, they have an old telephone booth that if you have a cell phone and you have to take a call, you go to this old telephone booth with no phone and use your cell phone, or go back to your room to use your phone. So you eliminate your emails and your normal business on the phones. And while I was there, I had a lot of time to read. I read a book that was a healing book that talked about several different natural healings that different people had done around the world, and so that kind of helped my mindset that I was doing the right thing. And then I came back to my doctor at Kaiser, and I asked him for a second opinion. So he sent me to a doctor that he had trained for a second opinion. So the opinion was, have your surgery. And then I asked him if he could give me a test to see if there was any change in my situation. And he said, oh no, there's not a test to say things have changed. But yet there was a test to give me my first diagnosis. And he just didn't want to do it. And so anyway, I went ahead with surgery, and surgery was successful. They had gotten all the cancer. And then at the end of surgery, he says, oh, you weren't stage 2, you were only stage 1. And so it had decreased in its, whatever you call it. And so, because I had met several people at the Optimal Health Clinic that had had cancer and had stayed for an extremely long period of time, which I was not willing to commit to, being missionaries there and volunteering and doing work in exchange for staying there, that had healed themselves of many different diagnoses, whether it be diabetes, cancer. There's a lady that teaches down there that had had cancer twice, and that heals herself totally from cancer. And so I believe the natural ways that you do things can help your body. And so from that, changing habits, I'm not strict vegetarian or anything, but I now try to do raw juice drink in the mornings. I make like a smoothie in the mornings that has like cucumbers, celery, lemons, apples, bananas, whatever I have in the house. And then I try to do like a salad for lunch and maybe a cooked meal once a day in the evenings. And then I just try to drink half my body weight in water, so I always have a bottle of water with me whenever I go anywhere. I drink a bottle in the morning before I get out of bed. I drink a whole bottle of water. Before lunch, I drink a whole bottle of water. Before dinner, bottle of water, and before bed I drink a bottle of water to get enough water. And the other big thing, we've talked about it a few times in this club at the Optimal Health Clinic, is wheatgrass. How many have heard of wheatgrass?
Also, David.
Okay. You can try it at Juice It Up or Jamba Juice, and wheatgrass is an extremely good detoxifier, and I generally take wheatgrass in the mornings. You can buy a flat from Sprouts, you buy a special wheatgrass juicer to juice it, but it has many, like 100 different qualities that it is good enzymes and different vitamins and things for your body, but it helps to detoxify your body also. So I try to do wheatgrass. And one of the other things is to get oxygen flowing through your body. So exercise is vitally important. And one of the ladies that was at the clinic said she had a trampoline, and she did trampoline exercises for 10 minutes a day, get your lymph nodes pumping your fluids through your body. And so that's another thing that I try to do. And I try to keep my body's pH in balance, and doing these things tends to do that. And I can tell when my body's pH is out of balance. And stress is a contributing factor to all this. And then I forever, I think since like 1998, I used to wear my cell phone on my waist. And I think that's a contributing factor. And so now I try to leave it in the purse or somewhere else. Because Dr. Oz has had people on the show that wears their cell phone in their bra. And amazing enough, they had cancer right in the position where the cell phone was in their bra. And so just all these contributing factors. One of the other books that I had read over the years that was kind of like, leading me in the path of doing natural health things was Natural Cures by Kevin Trudeau. And he talks about a wealth of different things that affect your body, the GMOs that are in the foods these days, just so many things. The toxins we get into our body through our skin, whether it's lotions we put on, the air, the clothing, the soap we use to wash our clothes, just an amazing amount of toxins go into our bodies. And so with that, I would like to challenge you to think of maybe one thing that you would decide to change for your health, whether it be eating some raw once a day, doing some more exercise once a day, or meditation. We actually have a Toastmaster that does meditation we were talking about earlier. We should invite him to come to the club and teach us meditation. Mr. Toastmaster.
Right.